Ohanaeze Igbo summons Chukwuma Soludo to two great Igbo deities. This is Breaking News Network, as we have always promised to bring you news as it breaks. Please do subscribe to this channel so that you always get updated anytime the news drops. Thank you. The Apex Cultural Organization in Igbo land, the Ohanaeze Igbo, has lashed out at Anambra State Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo over his comment on a former governor of the state and presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Mr. Peter Obi. You may recall how Soludo lashed out on Peter Obi, how Soludo, the same Soludo that everybody liked, the same Soludo that we believe would be the best governor, a technocrat who would think was not the same thing like the other politicians we used to know, has joined some of those who have been bringing down the political strength of the Igbo people. He has joined the league of those who sell out their own. He has joined the league of those who make Igbos not to hold ground when it comes to politics. Look at how small we are among other parts of the nation, other tribes and other regions. Look at how small we are. Not that our number is small, not that we don't have what it takes to do politics. If you watch very well, I'm speaking as an Igbo man, if you watch very, very well, you discover that even though other regions say that Igbos are not one, they don't love themselves, that is lie. It's a blatant lie. Igbo region is the only region that give one person 99% of their votes. They are the only region that can give one person almost 100% of their votes. That depicts a region that is in love, a region that is one. Check other regions. There is no region in Nigeria that can agree to give one person or one party 98, 97, 99 or 100% of votes. It's only the Igbos. So if anybody tells you that Igbos don't love themselves, it is lie. But just that we have bad eggs, and those bad eggs happen to be our allies. Those bad eggs happen to be those who we look up to. But when it comes to voters, when it comes to the populace, when it comes to those in the street, we are one everywhere we go. So now, this Soludo of it. In fact, let me review what Soludo said against P2B, his own brother, his own friend from the same state. Let me review what he said concerning P2B. Then you know the reason of the outburst of this cultural organization called the Ohanaeze Igbo. Soludo said the Labour Party's candidate was playing a game with his election bid, adding that Obi did not have the necessary structure in place to win the presidency on the Labour Party's platform. The governor stated this in an article on Monday titled "History Beckons and I Will Not Be Silent." Soludo has last Thursday, during an interview on Channels Television Politics Today, said the investment in Anambra State credited to Obi, an ex-governor, were what next to nothing, saying that the investment that is credited to P2B in Anambra State is worth to nothing. How can it, when economy is melting down, when the economy, how do you are an economist, somebody invested for the state, and you come in, your own is to continue from where it stopped. If it brought down, is it Obi that withdraw the money, or Obi that crashed it, or Obi that spoiled it, or Obi did not do well by investing for the state? What do you think your comment means to the people? People are misunderstanding you, Soludo. They are just seeing you as envious and jealous man. Stop disgracing yourself. Go to P2B and reconcile with him. The masses are not happy with you, Soludo. Anyway, hear what Ohanaeze Igbo has said concerning Soludo's attitude towards his brother. The Ohanaeze Igbo, in a statement signed by its Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro on Tuesday, we Igbo have dragged Governor Soludo to the two famous divinities of deities, Chiokeleze and in Mbise and Ibinanwokbabe in Arochukwu for his unreasonable public behavior. Governor Soludo's actions are ridiculous, unreasonable, and premature. There was no locus for the governor's outburst, and the sanctions against Soludo to face Igbo deities will serve as a deterrent to Southeast politicians who have been hired by enemies of Ndibo and Nigerians to derail the Obi's presidency in 2023. The group continues. Governor Soludo exposed and indicted himself of treachery when he discredited ABGA and Labour Party's presidential candidates as not viable alternatives to win the 2023 elections. How can a state governor of two presidential candidates, ABGA and Labour, make such a public declaration? He has confirmed that he is number one enemy of the new Nigeria and was hired by an unpopular presidential candidate who is looking for Igbo politicians to pull down Obi's popularity ahead of 2023 elections. We advise Soludo to concentrate on the current crisis in Anambra State and ABGA and stop casting innuendo and aspersion on the person of Mr. Peter B, the Labour Party's presidential candidate. Is not in the same party with him and is not fighting the Anambra State governor or government. So why him? So from Soludo's outburst against P2B, it is obvious and clear that the Igbos are going the same way they have been doing the same thing they have been doing over the years. They have not supported their own. They are sellout. Igbos, they are the only region that when you give them opportunity and say, this is Igbo time, let somebody come out, you see over 30-something people contesting. For who to win? You are not many like other region. And if many of you come out and start contesting, how many votes will each get? Okay, now, if you check the history, Yorubas support theirs, except for this time of Tinubu. The Afenifere just looked and see that Tinubu is not viable, looking at his health and his age and his antecedents. They are not supporting him. Hausa support theirs. Igbos are the only people who don't support their own. They are greedy and selfish and envious. Everybody wants to be the leader. Even Soludo is nurturing presidential ambition. And I think his outburst is coming from that background. It's coming from that background. He's against P2B somehow. Number one, he pointed out P2B leaving ABGA. Tell me what ABGA can do. Which structure does ABGA has when it comes to Nigeria? Are we talking about Anambra presidency? He said P2B should have remained in ABGA. So because you don't want him to go forward in life, right? Don't you know that Labour Party is Nigerian party? Labour Party is Nigerian party. Labour Party has structure. People have won governorship elections on Labour Party, one Senate, one House of Rep on Labour Party's structure. Everybody knows that one. Please leave P2B alone. Let It's God that have judgment. Let God judge. Let God decide whether he will win or not. Not you, his brother. So keep your envy back into your pocket, Soludo. Please, my people, I throw this line open. Let's meet at the comment section. What do you think concerning the ongoing crisis between Soludo and P2B?